You wake up, plan to get stuff done, and then suddenly you can't even do a simple task. People keep telling you to just try harder. No matter how hard you push, you just stay there stuck. You may even think, I am lazy. Sounds familiar? Well, good news is you're not lazy. But what's happening then? Hi, welcome to my channel HerEXP. In this video today, I will share with you why you feel lazy and what is actually happening behind the scenes. Let me share my story so that you can understand what is actually happening. After my bachelor's in technology, one day I suddenly felt so lazy. All I wanted to do is just sleep. I always wanted to sleep. I I just want to sleep whenever I wanted. I just want to wake up whenever I want to. No alarms, no deadlines, no schedules for meetings or for tests, for assignments, nothing. All I wanted to do is sleep. And do you know what happened next? I was able to understand there is something going on inside, and I realized that I was not lazy. But then, what is happening? What was happening at the time to me? I realized I need a lot of rest. Rest is very, very important to us. If we don't rest ourselves enough, all kinds of negative things will happen to us. And one among them is laziness. It is not a bad thing, it is a symptom, it is an indicator, an indication of our body, of our mind, saying you have exerted yourself too much. It tells us in the form of laziness. Our body won't move. Our mind is already so tired, it just can't think anymore. This is why we make a huge list of plans. We want to do that, we want to do that, do this, to-do list. And all we do is either sleep or binge watch TV or just scroll. And then at the end of the day, again sleeping. And when we look at this to-do list, nothing is done, all intos. This is why we need a lot of rest. We have to give ourselves a lot of rest that our body feels like I don't need rest anymore. To that point, we need to rest ourselves. So another layer to our laziness, that means we are feeling lazy, there is another reason for that, not just restlessness. The other reason is most of the time we will be doing a thing that we don't resonate. Do you know what happens? We don't feel like doing it at all. Someone tells us to do that, but we don't want to do that at all. And the indication of the body, of mind, is laziness. That means we just don't want to do even a simple task regarding that particular activity. Say you're interested in music, whereas you're doing technology, then you just don't want to put that equation at all. All you want to do is think about that instrument you want to play, or song you want to sing, or singing exercise you want to do out loud. You just don't want to do technology. If you are a musician already and you want to do coding, you just don't feel like doing any singing exercise or music exercise. You just don't want to think about that instrument at all. All you think about is coding, that particular logic, how to understand that logic, how to utilize that logic, how to how to code a game, a software. You will be always thinking about that. See, this is resonance. Here, music is bad, technology is bad, coding is bad, nothing. Here, the person who is not at all resonating with the music, they have been doing music. And here, there is a person who is not at all resonating with the coding, but they are doing coding. This is dissonance, and we need resonance. Once we find the activity which gives us that resonance, the laziness will go away like magic automatically. So I did a list of activities, like I looked for the other activities that are available for us, and I picked out a couple of activities so that I can do it very easily. One among them is sketching. All I need is a pencil. But you don't know, when I picked up the pencil and started learning sketching, all the laziness, the feelings, I'm lazy, people telling me to do, like, try harder, you can do it, you can do it. Whereas I was not resonating with that at the time. I needed something else to do. And somehow I felt resonance with the sketching. And the moment I put the pencil for practice, you don't know how attentive and how alive I felt doing that activity. That means I was doing something which I don't resonate. Once I started doing something that resonates with me, I felt attentive, alive again. The laziness disappeared like anything. So, two reasons are happening behind the scenes. One is we need a lot of rest, not just a night's sleep. Already we have been doing a thing which we don't resonate, and we have been doing that too much. Two layers of things happening behind the scenes. So you can understand how much rest we need. This is why, until our body says this rest is enough, we can pick up an activity. To the point, we need to take rest. And once we get the feeling we need to pick up a new activity, we can look for the activities that we want to do. And we have to pick up an activity based on our resonance. Sometimes some activities need a lot of money. You can just keep them aside if you can afford, and you can look for the other activities which you can do it with the things available at your hand. So once you pick that activity, you don't know how attentive and alive you will feel. You will feel just like me. Again, you will find that kind of vibe, that motivation comes back automatically. And after doing this activity, again, you may feel lazy because now you need another activity, maybe. You need to progress yourself slowly in this particular activity. If you do the activity very fast, like you're speeding up too much, then again you will burn out. In this case, you need to do it slow. Slow and steady wins the race. So you may tend to feel again lazy if you do it quickly or doing the particular activity too fast. So you need to slow down and do the things in like one step method, like small exercises, spending 1 minute of time a day or 2 minutes of time, and then the third day 5 minutes, and then fourth day maybe 15 minutes. Like that, you have to increase your time in that particular activity. Otherwise, you will get burned out, and then again, you will feel so lazy, and you will question yourself again. Well, I took rest. Well, I changed the activity. I found a new activity, but still I'm feeling lazy. Why? So this is the third layer. So once you find an activity, you need to slow down and do the activity just like slow and steady wins the race. So this is how you can feel attentive and alive again. You are not lazy. This laziness feeling is a feedback from this body and mind, from your energy. It is telling you to make a change. So make a change by taking rest, by finding a new activity and doing that activity in small steps. You will again feel so attentive and alive. I think I've shared what I wanted to share for this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to share anything, please put that in the comments below. If you are new to this page, please subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Namaste.